equally hard-nosed tackler. It is Louisville versus Seattle, and kickoff is next. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The approach from Racing as head coach Bev Yanez repeats the same 11 that started against.
She keeps this 5-back, but now with 2 traditional outside backs to help mitigate that space in the channels that I was just talking about. But
the ball is kicked into play. Racing Louisville and Seattle Reign facing off at Lynn Family Stadium. The corner kick, as per usual. Swings it low. Biondolo was there. Ball falls to Curry. Takes the shot, and that one just over.
From Barnes, look at the wind whipping today. So she goes short, and you just put traffic at the near post. It ends up falling to Curry, who was ready for it.
Jordan Bloomer to put it back in play. This is her 3rd appearance. Made her NWSL debut against Houston. She was a Player of the Week nominee. Didn't get that, but she did get a double save of the week honor.
Sometimes that's the benefit of being a backup and growing a little bit, being patient as a goalkeeper, because there's not that many opportunities, right? Only 14 teams in this league. That means 14 goalkeeping spots. And so Bloomer just put in her time, and now you've been able to see her step in with confidence. Some big saves in that first game, as you said, gets her first shutout last game. She's really stepped in the absence of Katie Lund and done a good job for Racing.
Very successful during her college years, where she was twice the Big Ten Goalkeeper of the Year, junior and senior years. Curry to put it back in play. Here's Lynn Biondolo. Darlene to her left. With some space here, Darlene cutting inside. Doesn't need a second invitation to shoot. Flint was there, is too high for her. All sent back into the mixer. And away. An insistence here from Sonis. Floated, Flint. Sears. Well, a little chaotic.
Situations.
You also see how she has been tasked
Yes.
to shadow Taylor Flint. Darlene, here's Heidema. Patient. Meza. Has help from Curry. Wants to do it herself. James Turner, back to Meza. Putting it up here for Barnes. Darlene pulls the trigger!
Yeah.
That was an awkward height for Jordan Bloomer, but she had glue on her glove. And not only 4 goals, but a variety of goals.
Yeah, true.
Exceptional header that she scored, cutting in at the near post. A poacher's goal. Here's Meza. Slipping it through for Darlene. Darlene beyond Ellie Jean. Darlene! And it's corner pocket! Against the run of play. Seattle Reign have the lead.
And you have Maddie Darlene, you better give it to her, because she'll find the right pass into the back of the net. Perfect precision from... Oh, that's the pass we were looking for, huh?
Exactly. Barnes. Reign won this fixture last August with an Aaron Wright own goal, ultimately sealing all 3 points. DeMello more present now. DeMello. That's not a bad ball towards the back post. Sears is there. And Dickey collapses upon it. Peterson will swing this one in. Fisher, and the shot straight into the midriff of Claudia Dickey. And that is all she wrote for the first 45 as Irina Petronuk whistles the first stanza dead. Seattle with a 1-goal lead. Maddie Darlene at the 38th minute. I want 10% commission now that I brought it up. And the ball back in play at Lynn Family Stadium. It is Louisville 0, Seattle 1.
It's not there for Louisville, and I do think it is halfway with the way that they play. It is an aggressive style. but you can't be aggressive. You have to have a calmness in front of net.
Flint, you saw what she did from distance against Gotham last week. Rewards herself with a corner. And you mentioned that Dickey was having a troublesome time dealing with balls sent in and around her vicinity.
Yeah, we'll see what her approach, if it changes in this half, because she likes to come out and use her aerial presence to snatch the ball out of the air. She might just have to lean on her defenders in these moments when the wind is a factor.
Near post ball. Out to the top of the box, Sonis. First touch was poor, but somehow it dribbles through. Took a nick, so it's corner number 7. An interesting defensive posture from Seattle. Everybody so close to Dickey, nobody at the top of the box. And surely that is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, especially against this Louisville team who tends to score from outside the box.
With their 9 goals. Flint! A towering header, but they have to get it done at home. Oh, that is a smart play from Sears, who almost did it a second time. Inch perfect, the challenge for McLaren. DeMello. Malay. Katie O'Kane, she can pull the trigger from here and does. And now Flint. For Seattle in this second half. Not so fast. Say Louisville. Malay.
And I think if you would read the stats so far in this game, Eric, you would think, my goodness, how is Louisville not winning? And I think there is a case for that. But I also think there's a case in NWSL this year for teams to be a little bit more tactically flexible and understand what is the task at hand and be able to meet the moment. I think Seattle's done that well.
DeMello. Calmly composed from McLaren. Katie O'Kane trying to get away from Jordan Bugg. She does. DeMello, cluster of players in the 6. That's where the ball is headed. And that one well wide in the end. And that is it as the curtain comes down at Lynn Family Stadium. Seattle get the win. They're second on the road.